And lines up like this. No athlete in lane one. Athletes to watch out for: McPherson, Shawnee Miller and Sherika Jackson. Perhaps the future of the event here. And Noveline Williams-Mills safely away. Miller starting very quickly, already taking a couple of meters out of Jackson outside her. Noveline Williams-Mills started fast as well, out in lane 8. And it's these two setting the pace. Jackson's finally starting to get moving. I said her early season form hasn't been quite as good. McPherson also going well in the middle lanes with Natasha Hastings. So Shawnee Miller setting the pace through that first 200. And now may well start to come under a little bit of pressure. Inside her, McPherson and Hastings starting to run her down. But it's still Shawnee Miller. Looks a little bit tight at this point as she overcooked it through that first 200 meters. So Shawnee Miller trying to hang on, McPherson coming through, and Miller trying to strengthen this out now. Hastings finishing as well, but look at this, Miller now pulling away, striding away, opens up a gap over the last 20. Miller takes it just outside 50 seconds. McPherson and Hastings for the lower places. Sherika Jackson, really disappointing performance from her. But Miller, that was hard tonight. Maybe went out a little bit hard there through that first 200, really did attack it. And it's a bit breezy down that back straight. You judge it a little bit wrong. And she had to fight hard there. Looked as though she was going to come under some pressure at this point, Stuart, but she hung on. Yeah, she did, but you're right, that first 200 was very, very strong, and she really did look as though she was going to suffer when she approached 300, but she had a little bit left in the final stages, which was surprising in a way. Tall and elegant and powerful in the final stages there, ahead of Steph McPherson and Natasha Hastings, who was also finishing pretty quickly as well. But McPherson, the one under real pressure, that's pretty quick. 50.45, season's best for McPherson at 50.98. We say season's best, it's only just getting on the way, but we'll make that comment. One or two of the had races in the past, so it's always worth having a word about that. But that was a very, very good run. That first 200 was astonishing, because she went up on Sherika Jackson, absolutely powered away from her, and the rest had to follow. And they began to believe, I think, at this stage, once they got to 300, but then, halfway down the home straight, that belief just went away as Shawnee Miller took a big lead in the end, big advantage. It was a good race. It was a strange race in a way. It was very quick, then a little bit tentative, and then powerful. Well, good endurance there from Miller, holding her form very well. You can see from that side-on shot. 50.45, she'll run much quicker. She already has this year. McPherson with the season's best. Hastings in third spot.